Hey, hello, how are you doing? Hi, Michelle. How are you doing, sweetie? And how is Sebastian doing? And I'm going to take this one away. So, welcome, everybody. If you're watching this on replay, please do the hashtag replay. It does help a lot. And don't forget to hit the like button. That helps a lot too. Getting the channel and the video out there. But yeah. So, how was your week? How was your weekend? Oh no, Michelle, why are you sad? What happened? I'm sorry you're sad, Michelle. Sad isn't very nice. Mm, hot. Oh, Michelle, I'm sorry. You like that neighbor, right? Hopefully you get a new one that you like. Yeah, that's not funny when you lose somebody. we he was always, walking in and saying hi and asking how the kitties were, and he had cats, and yeah, worrying and say, if I met him out on the street, we were talking, and yeah. So it is kind of sad. We got a new neighbor though, and he seems nice. Yeah, I hope you get a new neighbor that you like as well. I mean, sometimes people do move, right? It's sad, but nobody is forced to live anywhere. And maybe she had a good reason that she had to move. You never know. And we have more people in here. Please say hi so I can see who's here. But I'm sorry, Michelle. Anthony, how are you doing? Do you know that I had to share your video with David? I had the biggest bellyache last night when I watched it. Oh my god. I was laughing so hard. I don't know if you've seen my comment that I made. I did too, but yeah. Yeah, it is hard losing. And even your old roommate, that must be hard too, Anthony. I mean, you've been walking up and down him for so long. But it is weird. I mean, losing neighbors and friends, roommates. It's weird. Angel, hey, how are you doing? How are you doing, Anthony? Yeah. It was quite the video, Anthony. I have to tell you. If you haven't seen the latest video that Anthony put up yesterday, hang on, I'm gonna have to find it. Then you can watch it later, not now, but later. Because that one is hilariously funny. I'm gonna need the link. And Anthony, I need to make you a mod. That'll just be a lot easier. Add as a mod. Managing. There you go. Save. There you go. So go watch that video. And yeah. Oh, where are you going today, Anthony? I was telling my sister-in-law's here, and I was telling her about the video. And even though she doesn't know the context and the diamond painting community, she found it quite funny just from hearing from it. Hearing about it. It was yeah. But yeah, I don't know if you've seen. Oh no, I'm sorry, Angel. Losing your job is hard. Littleton. Is that far away? I can't wait to see the video. I'm sorry, Angel. 19 years. That is a long time. Are they moving or what happened? So, yeah, please go watch that video from Anthony and get a bellyache. I've myself found that I made the funniest comment that I need to be an affiliate for that new party. So one day when Anthony is answering comments, I can't wait to hear the answer to that one. I had a blast writing it. And Anthony, I love the that you had to smash it to open the seats. That was the cream on top. Yeah. If I'm making a lot of mistakes today, I'm sorry, but I've had a hard day even speaking Danish. I mean, constantly I've been like saying the wrong things and having to say, you shouldn't listen to what I'm saying. You need to listen to what I mean. I mean, that's been my motto today. Angel, I work for a bookstore in our local junior college and they sold it to an outside company. The 8th is my last day. Oh, Angel, I'm sorry. Can they use you? They should hire you. 19 years is a long time. You know everything in that library. Or hopefully you can get another job. Maybe in a bookstore or something. Maybe a local one. But I'm sorry you lost it. Cheers. I'm having hot chocolate today. It was a mistake, really, but I opened it and here we are. Here we are. So let's see if more people drops in later today. It seems like we're having a quiet start today. It's okay. It's okay. So my sister-in-law is here. She wrote the other day if we were interested in getting a visit today, and of course we were. I mean, we were home. We didn't have any other plans, so please stop by. So yeah, she came around noon, and we've been chatting, having coffee, and we just had dinner. We had we made it's called a quick Buddha bowl. It's it's delicious. It's not well some kind of grain. I can't remember the English name of it. And then it's mango, cucumber, bell pepper, um, some pickled onion that you make yourself, and then you take chickpeas and mix it with barbecue sauce and put it in the oven for I don't know 12 minutes or so, and then you arrange it really nice on a plate and put sriracha mayo on it, and there you go. It's very easy and it takes no time at all. I mean, the chopping is what takes the longest, and it was so delicious. I wonder, is it called the same in English? Sarah, hey, how are you doing, sweetie? I wonder, how was your week and your weekend? Uh, let's see. Let's see. Is it called the same? Why do I have so many Diamond Art Club pages open? One would think that I like Diamond Art Club, right? Um, is it just the same? Uh, oh, Bulgwa wheat. I think that's the name it says. Yeah, I like that, and it takes no time to boil. I'm good, Sarah. I'm good, and my week went okay. I mean, yeah, it's been a good week. I've been diamond painting and listening to audiobooks, and I haven't been sick. Even my voice is feeling better. I mean, and now that I've said it, it'll absolutely go haywire again. I'm sure of it. So yeah, I had a good week. But yeah, yesterday I was in Angie's live, and it's so weird. For some reason, Angie can be live for 2 hours and it shuts down. But I mean, you guys know that sometimes I'm here for 2.5 hours and no issues at all. I mean, like, it's the same. She uses the YouTube Live, and I use the YouTube Live. I'm listening to some sci-fi right now, Sarah. It's a book series. Well, it's actually the second version of the book series. Well, you have a saga 1, 2, and 3, and I'm on the second called the darn it, what's the name of it? But I'm on book. What book am I on? 13, I think. It is um other phone. I'm listening to the audiobook on my old phone. The Frontier Saga 2, I think. And I am on book 13 of 15. Yeah. The Frontier Saga Part 2. And the one that I'm listening to right now, is the 22nd book this year. So, yeah. And all of those books have been in this series. So, Alana, hey, sweetie, how are you doing? How was your week and your weekend? Do you listen to audiobooks, Sarah? And what book are you listening to? Francesca, hi, how are you doing, sweetie? I was wondering where everybody was, and all of a sudden you just poof in all of you. Great. How was your week, everybody? And how many of you were in Angie's lives yesterday, if any of you? That's by yeah, it's Rick Brown. Do you know it? The Farsia series, Robin. Oh, I have to look that one up. Maybe it is in my. Look, I have a want to read book list in my app that has about, I don't know, 1,500 books. But if you know Rick Brown, that is so cool. Mostly, if I say so, people are like, "Oh, uh, oh, that's right, fantastic." She went live twice, and there were 50 minutes between. It was so weird. Her YouTube live stops after 2 hours. It's so weird. I mean, about a minute before she hits 2 hours, they just, the video was reloading, or the live was reloading, and nothing happened. And I was like, so weird that I can be here for 2.5 hours, no issues at all. You haven't listened to it, Sarah? It's on your week. Please, I mean, listen to them. They are, if you like sci-fi, it's great. It's so, it's funny, it's sad, it's interesting, it's enlightening. I mean, really, if you forget that it's in the future, you can really compare it really to life today. It's my opinion, at least. Alana, you don't listen to audiobooks. You need the real book in my hand. I wish I could do that. Since my stress breakdown in 2010, I mean, I can read. Of course, I can read. I can read your comments. But if I'm reading a book, I mean, after 5-10 minutes, I can't remember what I've read, which makes it kind of an issue because then I have to go back all the time. It's like, what was I reading? But audiobooks, they go right in. I mean, I can remember a book that I read last year. It's so weird, right, Francesca? It's so weird about that. I mean, Angie had that issue, and I think, who was it else? There was someone else who had that same issue with 2 hours, bam. And others, I mean, like Cindy from Diamond Painting Fanatics, she goes live for hours and hours and hours. I mean, like, yeah. Sarah prefer physical books, but I do audio as well when life gets busy. Yeah, when I'm in here, when David's at work, I mean, I pop in my headphones and then I just listen away. I know Anthony uses audiobooks as well when he's out and about with Apollo and not filming. So yeah, audiobooks is great. Nina, hey, you can't read in a book for very long either. Love audiobooks, but some readers are so annoying. Oh, yeah, some. And then they change the reader in the middle of a series. It drives me bonkers. Elisa, hey, how are you doing, sweetie? Have you tried? No, wait. You're going to the doctor today, right? To the appointment? And it's still early, so you haven't been listening to that music yet. When are you going to your appointment? And I hope you had a good night's sleep. It's so weird. I mean, you're all just getting up, and I'm over here at 7 p.m. It's interesting. I just had dinner. I mean, Nina, me too. A series has to have the same reader and all books. Oh, Monday. Okay. Oh, you didn't sleep, Elisa. I'm sorry. Why not? In pain? Um, what's the do you know the series Mountain Lion? No, Mountain Bear, Hooligan's Klein. I can't remember the English name right now. If you listen to those, the very last book that came out way later has a different reader, and she is saying all the names and places and I don't know what wrong. And I'm like, I was yelling at that poor reader for saying the names incorrectly, but I wanted to hear the book, so I had to. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Elisa. Yeah. Do you? What kind of pain medicine do you get? I know you don't have to. Yeah, the clan of the cave bear. That's right, Nina. I knew that, but I said that earlier. I mean, my me and my words today. It's you have to listen to what I mean and not what I say. That's basically been my motto the entire day. Um, but yeah, have you been with the pain clinic, Elisa? Because that really helped me both times. I'm still at the pain clinic right now, but yeah, that's yeah. Uh, three. Wow, that is a lot, Elisa. Leanne, hi, sweetie. How are you doing? Three pain clinics. Wow. I've been twice, and in reality, it's the same clinic, just it moved in the meantime. Oh, they do different procedure. Really? Huh. Okay, here we just go to one clinic, and they can basically they can um help you to manage life with pain. They can help you with um alternative to medication. They can help you with your medication. They even have a social worker if you're still, in the middle of everything. So you don't know if you need a flex job, a part-time job, or if you need to be on disability or all those stuff. They can help you in the same place. You just when you get there the first time to talk to the doctor and you fill out a bunch of papers and they say, okay, it seems like you need this, this, and this, and then they offer you, those classes, or oh, you can also go to a psychiatrist. I did that the first time around. You're gonna work and look, Leanna? Leanne. It's okay. Elisa, one of them does the nerve ablations, the other does injections and Botox. The newest one does infusion therapy and spinal cord stimulator. Wow. Why don't you just do it all at the same time? G'day, Terry. How are you doing? You're up late today. You're up early. No, wait. Yeah, you are up early. How are you doing? It's been a while. Well, mostly my fault, but how are you doing, Terry? Yeah, five. Yeah, I thought so. It's very early. I've been practicing my g'day. I'm probably very, very poorly at it. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. You know, I feel like I've been sick for I don't know how long because of my voice. It's okay today, but every now and then when I try to say something, it's go like, eh, and my voice disappears, and I'm like, really? But yeah, so I've been keeping away from Zooms because it isn't really easy to Zoom when you can't say a whole lot. It's easier in here because you guys know me, and yeah, I've been having a croaky voice. Oh yeah, cheers. So you guys, what are you working on? No, Dawn isn't in here, but I just saw she started on that big one from Dreamer Designs. It's beautiful. And I know Nina works on that. What's it called again, Nina? The beautiful hard one from ribbon one from Diamond Art Club. So, what about the rest of you? What are you working on? I'm still working on the astronomer. I have 1.5 section left on the second to last row. Oh, right, yeah, and the Winton, Blinton, and Nod. Is that a fairy tale or something? Because I've looked at it and like that looks like a fairy tale or a cartoon or something. But I never got to look it up. I had it on my wish list for a while, but then I removed it again. I need to look it up. I removed it from my wish list again because I mean I had more than than 100 diamond paintings on my wish list, and I was like, I don't need that many. Elisa is working on mermaid cover minders. Later, I'll be painting rainy day. Ooh, that is a beautiful one, Elisa. Are you putting in pictures of your cover minders in the DAC Canada group? I would love to see them. I saw some of the Valentine ones, and they were beautiful. Angel is working on Bisland for a wedding gift. Which one is that? Bisland. I'm not sure I know it. Pink Ribbon Hope. That's right, Nina. And you love all the fairy dust and ABs. See, you've started working on fairy dust way before me. I haven't tried fairy dust yet, but eventually. Cool, Elisa. I will be looking out for them because they're beautiful. Alana, you broke down and ordered Wizard Spell. Still working on Astronomer. One more row to go. See, Anthony ordered that Wizard Spell as well yesterday together with the Yume. So if more people order it, I know which one we're gonna do for a paint along next year. Okay, it's working up. So we're gonna do another Merlin next year. Well, I call him Merlin. I was curious. I was looking at the artist on Diamond Art Club's webpage, and they did really beautiful paintings. Not all of them my style, but beautiful. Angel is from it's a DAC and a crazy one with a mushroom and lots of. Oh, I think I know that one. Yeah, I think I know that one, Angel. Nina, I don't know why the fairy dust makes me so happy though, but I smile all the time placing them with tweezers. You know what? A lot of people have fairy dust as their favorite drills by now, their favorite specialty drills. A lot of people have said that. Uh, See, Alana, we have almost the same. One more row. I mean, I have a um a square and a half, but yeah. Francesca, no worries, Alana. I still have 2/3 to go in astronomy. It isn't a race. But yeah, I'm still kind of impressed by myself that I'm this far. But it's so beautiful. Right now, I'm working on the top half of the lamp in the right side. I mean, I'm about the table with the light and stuff like that and the curtains. But it's beautiful. I love it. It is very beautiful. And I have used most of the specialty drills. There is a bunch of them that is total replacements, but I'm almost done using the the replacements that is only certain colors. So yeah, Alana, yes, I'm a single placer. Takes me a little longer. I mean, this one is mostly for single placing. I have some of them right now in this part of the diamond painting. The the C's, the symbol C, there is actually patches of it. So I am practicing my multi-placing, and I mean I'm still practicing. I wonder if I'll ever be really good at it, but up until very recently, I was a single placer as well, and I was really convinced that I would be a single placer forever. I mean, I could I could multi-place with my tweezers. I could play. I can place with up to 4 drills at a time, mostly three, but I can place four if I need to. I don't know. I mean, I've tried with other tweezers, but this pair, apparently because they aren't really sharp. They're a little blunt in the end. They're great for placing drills. I mean, where did the other pair go? You know how much I'm getting lost on my own desk. There they were. I have so much junk. I've tried to multi-place with these, but these are really sharp and pointy, and I can't. They're great for picking up drills, but yeah, which is why I need two pairs of tweezers when diamond painting. One for placing and one for picking up drills, because apparently I am a master in placing them wrong, especially late at night. I don't know why. I mean, I have almost one more filled trash minder. I'm kind of like I won't pour them in the bag here until it's full because I kind of want to see if I can just use those two or if I need more. But yeah, that first batch was Dawn. Hey, sweetie, how are you doing? How was your week and your weekend? And what are you? Well, I know what you're working on anyway, but yeah. Um, yeah. My sister-in-law is here. She's talking to David right now. She will in about a half an hour pop in her head, so I need to go out real quick and say bye, just so you are warned that I need to step out for a few minutes. It's been a quiet weekend. Are you home alone? What did we do yesterday? Oh yeah, it's been an expensive week in the household here because the bike shop where David has got his gravel bike had a big sale, and David's been talking about getting a race bike. So he went out there. Oh, hubby's there. Okay, John. Um, so he was out there, and he said, "I'm going out there to look at it to see." I'm like, okay, okay. And then he came home with with a bike and everything he needed. So it's like that looks expensive. You know, I I'm fine with it. You know, we had the money, and he's a happy camper. It is a beautiful bike. I love the colors, and it's gonna be used, so that's good. Yeah. So new people is in here since I asked last. How many of you guys have seen the video that Anthony put up yesterday? And how many of you ended up with a bellyache? Just like I did. I mean, if you haven't seen it, I will throw in the link. Please wait until after the live to watch it. But right, Leanne? Oh my god. I love the putty seats and the smashing. Francesca sounds a lot like my husband with the cycling. Yeah, I mean, he usually bikes around 3 times a week for a few hours each time. Elisa, it was the first video I watched of the day at like 5:30. So I wasn't ready for it. Dawn found it funny as well. It's a, I saw the video going up, but I don't know, we were running around, we were out shopping, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch it later. And then Angie went live, and yeah. Francesca, you loved Anthony's nails. I loved those nails. And then the with the nails. I mean, I've seen some of the original video, and I was like, oh yeah, that's totally what happened. But yeah, so funny. I was yeah. And the ending, oh my god. And I put in my little world, I put in the funniest comment. My God, I was having a blast making that comment. So watch out for the response to comments video. I can't wait to hear the answer. Not the answer, response. And Anthony is listening. He is going on a hike with Apollo. Huh, there you go again. I can see you. I what was I doing earlier? No, that was last night. I every time that I had to leave the room, I totally forgot to take off my glasses. So walked out and I was like, why is everything so blurry? Oh yeah, glasses. Yes, Nina. Um, the link is here. There you go. You're driving? Okay. Sure. It was a funny video, Anthony. I mean, you deserve all the praise. I do. I am a little curious though if you're gonna get any flag for it. I mean, some people would, but as I read it, most people absolutely loved it. Hi, Anna. How are you doing, sweetie? Just popping in to say hi. Well, you could work and look. Yes, I saw it, Dawn. It's amazingly beautiful. Did you see it, Francesca? She finished the Serenity Fair. So beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's, I know it's a confetti, but every now and then it seems like, okay, there's a little splatter of the same color. Right, Francesca? She did so many beautiful posts about it. I loved seeing the new photos and oh, look at that update, and oh my god, you're so fast. Well, you are fast, but it was beautiful to look at. And now you're on with the next big one. You loved every minute of it. I mean, it is a beautiful piece, and the confetti was necessary, but it wasn't. You know how some pictures have unnecessary confetti. It didn't seem like, it was necessary, all that confetti with the picture in itself. How many have finished that one, Francesca, by now? I mean, you should put in do you put in pictures on your Instagram or something, or your Facebook, so people can see the finished ones? I have seen somebody else finish it, right? Somebody else? Can't remember. I have seen so many of your pictures your diamond paintings by now, Francesca, and they're all beautiful. I haven't seen the cats and books one finished, have I? No, I don't think so. I need to check out your group to see if anybody finished that. Oh, and we found out that we know what the paint along will be next January and February. That's the what's it called again? Wizarding spell, because by now several people have it. It is beautiful and it's so colorful compared to astronomer. So everybody's gonna be um, wallowing in happy colors. Francesca, four that's finished. Okay. You do share some posts, but add some to my story as well. Nice. Kind of like if you're getting tagged, the Diamond Art Club does that. If you tag them, they will put it in the story, which is a great idea. That way, they can show off what people are tagging them in. It's a great idea, at least in my mind. Yeah, Leanne, I plan on doing the sunflower one after this one. I forget what it's called. Aren't them? Is it the one with the three sunflowers, or is it another one? Francesca Leanne, you're another very speedy diamond painter. She is. We have a bunch of those in this little society, whatever. Oh yeah, sunflower sunset. That is a beautiful one. Yeah, Francesca. Yeah, I remember it. It is beautiful. You have great artwork, Francesca. I can't wait to see what's next. The next batch of diamond paintings. Oh, speaking of diamond paintings, David enabled me to buy a diamond painting yesterday. I have, we love Marvel in our household, and I showed him the Black Panther one that was previewed, and I sent it to him and he was like, "Wow!" And I was like, "Right, it's so beautiful, and it's even greater um, looking at it." So I sent him the the sneak peek from Mrs. Coffee, and I was like, "Look at how it is in real life." And he was when he came home, the leg was like, "So she's a special person, right?" I'm like, yeah. Francesca, the next batch will be smaller. I want to get into more regular, smaller orders for now. Good idea. Anthony, Sunflower Sunset is beautiful. I can't wait to see that one finished. Me too, Anthony. Me too. So yeah. And now today he's like, "Well, I thought you showed it to me because you want to buy it." It's like, "No, I just wanted you to see it." But then yesterday was like, "So did you buy it yet?" I'm like, No. I mean, it's only over here. The early release is at 6 p.m. So we were talking about it. He asked me about 5:30 p.m. So we still had a half an hour. Like, no, no, not yet. It doesn't release yet. It's like, okay, but I did get it, and it's shipped 2 hours later. I'm like, sometimes you get it. It isn't shipped until I don't know 4 days later, and yesterday it was 2 hours later. Francesca, join our Facebook group, Anthony. Several have posted in there. Yeah, there is a lot of beautiful paintings being showed in there. I mean, I am in that group incognito, so I rarely say anything. Well, I don't think I have said anything. I'm just watching and sometimes liking, and yeah. So I'm very incognito. Yeah, can Francesca, can I share the link? Tell me if it's okay. Well, you can share it yourself. You're a moderator. You can share it yourself if you want to. It's something like if you've bought for a certain amount, you can enter it. I don't know, something like that. Uh, yeah, I'm a special guest. You want to share it, Francesca, or should I? Uh, hang on. Francesca's diamond painting friends. Copy. Go. And add. Hang on. There you go. Yeah, I was specially invited, but I'm incognito. I love that word. Incognito. I still have that froggy feeling. Oh, it's all gone. It's all gone, my cocoa. Remember to hydrate. Oh, Francesca, yes, we have gotten a complaint because we do require a $50 purchase of our diamond paintings as well. We do this so our voters have actually worked on a product. It's a good idea. Anthony, Mia, did I miss you saying if you ordered anything this week? I ordered the Black Panther one. David was enabling me. Yeah, I kind of regret that I didn't take the wizard spell at the same time, but I will get it, and then we do it for our paint along next year. But yeah, you got the Yume one. I saw it being previewed, and I was like, "Oh, Anthony, you're gonna get that one." I was like, I knew it. I, I even sent Anthony a message said, "Oh, so you're going shopping today? I mean, I know you're gonna get a diamond painting today, something like that." Because yeah, all the Yume. It's been a while since we've had a dollar more, haven't it? Yeah, Yume and Wizard Spell. I need that one eventually. I did a cleanup of my wish list diamond paintings. I think I'm below 100 again. I think it's bad. So I was really, okay, that one I would never do. That one I would never do. And it is a beautiful one, but would I do it? I mean, I could always add them again. But yeah, so many. And then some of them I had on my list, but when I looked at them, they're so dark. I mean, yeah, I prefer colors. And even though I have all the movie posters for the Harry Potter movies, but for some reason I know I'm keeping them on the list just because it's Harry Potter, but they're so dark, and I'm like, yeah, I'm never gonna do them because I have learned that that kind of very dark one isn't really a favorite of mine. I need some color in my life. Yeah. And I'm even wondering if I should if I want to do magic potion as the next one because it has a lot of 310 I think as well. So I'm like, I need some color. Maybe. Leanne, Anthony, when can I buy some putty in lead, please? Oh, I love that lead one. Um, did you color it yourself, or was it some merriment or something? Because I loved it, and then the smells were, yeah, especially the metallic one. That was so funny. Nina, can I make you a little envious? Sure. What did you do? Sure, Nina. I mean, I loved that inlet, and it was that it had been grown near all the silver ores in Colorado. Yeah. And which one was it that it fell down and it changed the color because it got hit by sunshine in the winter? Was it Francesca, Anthony? You and I should go snipe hunting too while you harvest seeds. Linda, hey, sweetie, how are you doing? Oh, yeah, Nina, I saw you wrote that you're going to the Harry Potter music concert. I am jealous. You got that one from your daughter for Christmas, right? Yeah. And cow tipping. Yeah. That's an American thing, isn't it? I don't think we really had that. Oh, talking about cow tipping. Have you seen the Cars movie where they're um tractor tipping? Oh my god. Yeah, the daughters gave it to them. Sarah, you also got a wizard spell? See? We're doing that one next year. Anthony, no, it's just silly putty from the store. I tried diamond painting with it just to see, but it didn't work. Oh, okay. I think Elisa told me that somebody called her putty buddy. What was it? Silly putty buddy? That someone called Mary that? I hadn't heard it, but yeah, I was like, wait, what? I missed that one totally. But silly putty, I haven't heard about that. Maybe it's an American thing. I have tried, I don't know, maybe 8 different kinds of putty from here, and I did eventually find the one that I use for my scented putty, which is working great. I mean, it's a great idea not to leave it on your light plate. That's not it, light pad, because it gets soft if you place it there. Leanne, I haven't seen silly putty in years. What does it look like? I found blue tag in an English web shop, so I tried that one, but I wasn't really a big fan of it. But everybody was talking about buy blue tag, and I was like, okay, I found it, so let's try it. And nope, nope, tried it and found it too light, or whatever that one goes. Sarah, that was such a funny video, Anthony. It was. And I didn't see it until quite late. So it's a good thing that we doesn't have neighbors because I would have woken them up. But yeah, silly, silly, silly. It's so funny. I'm kind of like, I wonder what these women would say if they saw it, and if they would find it funny, or I don't know. Anthony is sending me pictures. Oh, oh, that's cool. if you don't know what they look like. So they actually came in these eggs. Huh. I was kind of wondering, if you bought them. It's a children's toy. Huh. Nice. Original, super bright, super bright, super bright, super bright. They should have different names. Leanne, when I was a kid, there was only one kind. Ah, so where did you get the black one from, Anthony? Did you color it? Wasn't the lead one black? It was. Or was it gray? I my memory. I remember what was said and done, but they're funny. We get them in um these little tubs that you get the putty. I don't know. Anthony, they came like that. You can press it against newspaper and it will copy the. Oh, that's cool. It will copy the print onto the putty. Nice. Huh. That's an issue too. If you're moving and you're wrapping your plates and stuff in newspaper, they would they would you would get the ink on your plate, so you have to wash them. Which is why I use flower paper. I got it stuck in my cousin's hair when I was a kid. Oh no. Some people said that you should freeze it, take some ice cubes and then freeze it and then you can it's the same with gum. So almost the same, right? You can freeze it and then you can just peel it off. We didn't do that trick when I was a child. I had gum in my hair at least once because of the bullying. So it had to be cut. And I had a long, long hair back then. And they needed to cut off about that much because somebody put gum in my hair. Not very nice. Leanne, many a girl's hair has been cut due to silly putty. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Well, here it was chewing gum. Yeah. I mean, it would really like I would be cutting that much hair off because of the chewing gum. But yeah. And now I'm considering cutting it all off. See all those cowlicks. I don't get it why they're not growing. They just stay like that. It's the same with this one. It's kind of like they don't grow, they're just there. Oh, thank you, Anthony. Yeah, that was awful, but I was bullied. One of my first video was about that I was bullied as a child from first grade until 10th grade. Well, mostly ninth grade, but I was really, really bullied. I mean, and nobody did anything. So that one is a hard video. I'm just saying. Francesca, you did the chewing gum one. Yeah, not funny. I mean, one thing if it's a mistake, you get that, but this was full on intense. They did it intentionally. They were really coming and then were like, and then really rubbing it in there. It's like, yeah, please don't do that again. And I was wearing, my parents were like, appearance matter. So I would have these frilly little um, gold chains with some sort of a pendant in it. And then they would just come grab it and rip it, which hurt because it's still metal. So yeah, I had really really nice classmates. Well, I'm not. And then if I told the teachers, they would be like, oh well, we will talk to them and they will say I'm sorry, apologize, and then they would sit at one side of the table and I would sit at the other side of the table, and they would be like, I'm sorry, and then go 5 minutes later again. Oh, for me, my middle brother popped a big bubble on me and got in my hair. Oh no. Yeah, yeah, no. Yeah, ice cubes. I mean, I find it interesting. Who did that the first time? Who got the idea of trying to put ice cubes on chewing gum in the hair? Who got that idea? It's basically like, how do people get the idea of doing something and then it ends up working? I mean, like, how? I don't know, but it's interesting. It is really interesting how these things get invented. I mean, like, yeah, when we were kids, there was one solution and it was a scissor. So, yeah, thank God it's many, many years ago. Oh no, a friend of ours just she lost a baby. Ooh, and another pair of friends just shared that they're expecting in in August. I'm like, yay! They've been trying for years. I mean, I think it's before COVID. They were like, yeah, we don't use anything, and we're not trying, but if it happens, it happens. And I mean, that was before COVID. Anthony, I've heard people using mayo and peanut butter too. Hmm, I wonder how that'll work. So, does anybody want to help me try that? I mean, I could put some gum in your hair and no. Hmm, interesting. I mean, if I cut off my hair, I can try it. I mean, get it in a little ponytail and then bring it home and be like, okay, we're gonna play with gum here, bubble gum. Like, does that? No, mayo and peanut butter. I guess it has to be the smooth one because the chunky one would be weird, right? I don't know. I don't know. It's so. I was just looking at my diamond painting and like, I want to be done with it, but it's beautiful. But I am ready. I just don't know what to work on next. I want something with a lot of color. I have been contemplating the pink tree house just because it's so pink. Oh, you're sweet, Anthony. Someday when I come to visit, you can try it on me. Oh, thank you, Anthony. And then we can bust you after because it doesn't work. No, we just use the ice cubes. Uh, Linda, we need to ask Bill Nye or Mrs. Frizzle. I know who Bill Nye is, but Mrs. Frizzles? And why do we need to ask them, Linda? But Anthony, if you ever get over here, you need to bring Apollo. I want to hug that dog. I want to hug him. Even though I'm not very good with big dogs, I am sure that well, I already do, but Apollo is special. Mhm. He's a very likable, lovable dog. So, despite me not liking bigger dogs, he is a dog for me. Nina, so I have to run. The first episode of the last season of The Seaside Hotel is starting. Have a fantastic Sunday. You too, Nina. I have never watched a single episode of that series. Linda, Bill Nye is a science guy. I know that. He can test it, and Mrs. Fizzle is the teacher from the Magic School Bus. Oh, I haven't seen the Magic School Bus. I don't think it is it over here by now. I don't think so. But Bill Nye, I know. Take care, Nina. Have a great week and enjoy the show on Tuesday. I'm jealous. Can you tape all of it and send to me? I would love that. I even saw they're coming. Was it to Calling of Isle? I need to look it up. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's sold out already. They did a diamond painting for the Magic School Bus. That one was on my wish list as well, and I was like, yeah, I can't do all of them. I can't do all of them. So yeah, it's okay. Maybe I should do a poll on my community tab, and you guys can help me pick what diamond painting to do next. I will pick out a few, and you help me decide. Yeah, that might be an idea. Then please go and vote on it. I will do that later. Right, Sarah? Yeah, I think that's a good idea. And then we talked about me keeping the Facebook group, which I will, especially if we're going to do a paint along next year again. And someone said that it should be called Mia's Mayhems, which is a great idea. But I think it'll be Mia's Diamond Painting Mayhem. I think. Maybe I ask in the group what people think. I don't know. I don't know. But if it's just Mia's Mayhem, people won't know that it's about diamond painting, I think. I don't know. Leanne, glad that I'm keeping it. Yeah, I am. And then we have it for next year. Anthony, Francesca, I just ordered Pride. I need to see that giant gem. Is that from Francesca? Or is it the one from Diamond Art Club? I know there is. But yeah, giant gem. We love that. Stop it. I need to figure out how to stop that. Every time people send me something on Instagram or Facebook, I get this little notification thingy and I can't see the comments. I'm like, stop it. That's not nice. Oh, sorry, I woke up way too early. Anthony, I saw I would have said something, but we do not disclose private info like that unless you initiate, of course. Which one is that? Hang on. Yeah. Oh, oh, that one is beautiful. The lion one. Yeah. Oh, I mean, when you're working on it in about 4 or 5 years, I can't wait. Linda is still working on her astronomer, but I see the end in sight. No idea what I want to work on next. So kind of like me, Linda. I have no idea. Francesca, I'm biased, but I think you'll love that one. I did this one myself, and I personally loved it. I did. Yeah, I got a lion from AliExpress, and we did it again. Yeah. Um, for some reason, I keep dropping that one, and I know it's stolen artwork. I'm pretty sure of it. I did that lion quite a long time ago, and I loved it because of the colors. I'm gonna have to peel off all these diamond paintings and roll them so that I can hang some of the diamond art clubs. So I'm not, it is a pretty one. But yeah, I'm gonna. We were talking about going to a carpenter and ask if they have these big carpet rolls, cardboard rolls, so I can stuff some of it. You're gonna do it in June as your side project. Good idea. But yeah, but that lion, I'm pretty sure that lion is stolen artwork because I have the feeling that I've seen it before. Well, not your lion, Francesca, but that one. I'm pretty sure I've seen it before somewhere. But it is beautiful, and I bought it because of the colors. It was quite, there was a lot of confetti, which I mean, if you've bought it from a premium company, there would be less confetti, I think. But yeah, that's the difference between AliExpress and a premium company, I think. I mean, even look at that one right there behind me. I know it looks like there is a lot of color blocking, but most of, I mean, look up there. That there is, of course, some color blocking, but some of it is there's way too much confetti. Ah, Francesca, I showed it half done in the first video on YouTube. The lion has a lot of line blocking, horizontal or vertically. I found that for me, it's somehow easier to multi-place vertical. I have no idea why. If I do it the horizontal, I have issues issues getting it down precisely. Maybe it's because of the weight of the diamond paint. Vertical. Okay, well, that makes it easier. And other people are like, I am best doing it horizontal, and I'm like, so how I don't get it. I don't get it, but I do practice. Practice makes perfect, right? Isn't that how it goes? I mostly use it in German, so what is it? Übung macht den Meister. It's something like practice makes the champion. Something like that, I think it is. Anthony, I haven't learned how to multi-place vertically, so I have to single place. See, it's so interesting how that is. Anthony, I'm working on harbor lights from Diamond Painting Shop, and it has a lot of vertical line blocking. I found when I started it, I kind of placed the topmost drill at a corner, and then angled it down, and then that's just turn the canvas 90 degrees. You could do that. Turn the painting. Smart asses. Smart asses. Oh, yeah. They're a bunch of smart asses. But I love you. Where's people going? Oh, well. I'm still considering how to store these because I don't want to store them in. I mean, should I just put them in Ziploc baggies and then write the name? Sparkles for squares and then the name? Yeah, jinx. Great minds, things alike. Things alike. Oh my God, words. It's out today. And I wrote to Tima, is it just the telescope part or is it the thingy around it that is sparkly as well. And she was like, just the telescope, you won't have enough otherwise. And I'm like, what? Anthony, yeah, I should do that. How about Lives is massive though. Yeah. How big is it? I mean, you could maybe roll it and then, I don't know. Sometimes I've wanted to do that with this one, turn it around, but my table isn't big enough. So I've basically been diamond painting on the side this whole time, and people are like, "Isn't that hard?" I'm like, "No, not really." I mean, if you have an issue, just put your containers in the same direction, and you won't have an issue. Yeah, 90 by 126. That is massive. Wow. I wouldn't be able to diamond paint that in here. I can barely fit the astronomer. I have 70 centimeters. That's it. So, yeah, I would really, really have to consider how to do that. I don't know. I don't know. It's a big one, even bigger than the astronomer. Oh, and then we were talking about the J Wall event in April in Angie's Lives yesterday. And Diamond Painting Deutschland have made a kind of a crop version of one of them. So it's what was it? Hang on. It's called Horizons. So it's an 80 by 50 centimeters, and by Josephine Wall standard, that is actually kind of small. So it's like 80 by 50. That is a smaller version of a Josephine Wall. It's just so dark. I'm like, yeah, no. And then again, Diamond Painting Deutschland. Even though I was like, maybe one day I have to forgive him and try another one. Just because I don't want to buy a Josephine Wall from the one with the diamond art because of the black and white. And I have heard that the symbols are kind of blurry. Yeah, Dawn is doing the woodland panorama 180 by 60 centimeters. See, that one I could do. I can have it on my table. But yeah, that is a big one as well. Have any of you got the giant one from my neighbor's outpost? The dragon. Hmm. The dragon one, the year long. Oh, it's a Dominic Davidson. Yeah, well, those are big. Those are big. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's pretty. Hang on. Come on. Hang on. You know what? We're going to do something else. We go there and, and, and we go there and, yeah, yeah, yeah. There we go. No. Hang on. Okay, hang on. We're going to go back there and we're going to share that one. There you go. That is the one that Anthony is working on. And Sarah, I'm working on the one with the diamond art right now. The symbols are very clear. Huh. But you don't have that 100, 200 colors, do you? because that's the issue that I've heard from several people by now with the Josephine Wall ones. Yeah, it is beautiful, right, Don? I mean, if I was a landscape person, oh, I just noticed that the price is in Danish kroners. But yeah, it is beautiful. It's kind of interesting how many people who loves this harbor scenes and the is that a gazebo or is it a light tower there in the background? Uh, yeah, and yeah, I mean 47 colors, but with that many colors, it should be clearer. They started doing the Josephine Walls one in black and white because that would help with the blurry symbols, but apparently it hasn't. And I mean, if you have 200 colors, I mean, yeah. Some people prefer Diamond Painting Deutschland ones because they're so clear and because it has colors. Um, Angie has a rough time with hers because she really doesn't. She found out doing that Josephine Wall one that she doesn't like mystery. She doesn't like that black and white one. So, yeah. I'm gonna have to do a mystery at one time. Maybe I'll put that one in my voting. If I should do the Jeremiah Kettner one that I just got, that would be a possibility as well. So those two. How many should I put in voting? It looks like the ship's mast, Dawn. It could be. Dawn loves mysteries. Leanne, I have Secret Garden from the one with the diamond art. The symbol seems clear. I haven't even kitted it up yet. I'm kind of, I mean, I can't wait to see your edition. Dawn has done 3. Anthony, well, we started the walk and I'm going to film some responding to comments, but have a beautiful day, everyone. You too, Anthony, and I can't wait to hear your response to some of my comments. But have a great walk. Give a hug to Apollo and a nose boop. And yeah, see you next time. Bye, Anthony. Have a great walk. Angie, hey, how are you doing? Did you finish up all your resin yesterday? But yeah, it's a beautiful one. Hang on, all the messages here. Okay. Angie, I am busy with customers, so I'm just listening. Okay, Angie. Hey, gang. Yeah. Angie, did you get to see Anthony's video yesterday? Hilarious, hilarious. I watched it after a second live, and I did end up with a bellyache. I wanted to write on the video, I wanted to write tummy pain, but I was like, yeah, people are gonna totally think me an idiot if I write that. But that's just my personality, right? I mean, bellyache is so adult, and I'm not. I don't like being an adult. Not all the time. I mean, adulting is boring. Yeah, adulting is boring. I would much rather just do whatever I wanted to. And imagine when we were young, we just wanted to be an adult that could do whatever they want. And then we became adults and found out we can't do whatever we want. Angie, you thought it was funny too? Oh my God. Yeah. I I'm kind of excited to, well, not excited, but curious about if it'll spread, you know, through the community. That's something that I was like, I wonder if and what people would say about it. I mean, one thing is the subs that he has that knows him and the humor and whatnot, but what if the gals that inspired this one saw it? I was like, oops. Can they get the joke in it? I don't know. You thought the same thing, Don? Yeah. I mean, potentially it could be spreading, maybe not officially, but behind the scenes. Leanne, you don't know? Oh, okay. So quick recap. About a year ago, Mary announced on a video from her parents' house in Florida that she's been working on scented glue dots. But what she didn't knew was that what's her name? The one with the release papers. Uh Whatever. The one with the release papers. She also sells putty Jenny, right? Yeah, Jenny. She also sells putty and um she had also been working on some scented glue dots. She had talked about that just a few days prior. It's okay, Elisa, just pop in and out. Um Francesca, sorry, but I have to go. All hubby and I are having an early dinner planned with friends, and I have to go get ready. Wish you all a wonderful week. You too, Francesca, and enjoy the dinner. What are you preparing? Anyway, have a great week. Um, so yeah, Jenny had announced that she was making scented glue dots just, I don't know, a day and a half earlier, and Mary hadn't seen that. So she was there, hey, I'm working on this, and I've been working on it for a very, very long time. And that spread that apparently she was copying and ripping off, and she had done that in a day and a half. Of course you have. I mean, in a day and a half, you figure out how to do glue dots and to send them. Of course you do. And there was a live made with a lot of f bombs and whew, yeah, and yeah, that's the parody is surrounded. It isn't a blatant copy or anything, and it's more of a uh, cutesy parody. It's supposed to be funny, and it is funny. I mean, even if you don't know the story behind it, it's still funny as hell. Sorry, am I supposed to say that on my video? The Uncrafty Crafter? Isn't that her name? She's been in here a few times, I think. Yeah. Oh, there is Sarah. It's it was drama. There was so much drama last year. There was that drama, and then there was the whole Muni Made versus Nick's Creations drama. Or was that the year before? No, I think it was in the beginning of last year. And then what's you know humoring me is like, yeah, welcome to the diamond painting community. We're a drama free. Everybody is welcome, and I think I've said it before. I mean, the community. I have never seen so much drama in one community. I mean, the knitting community is huge, and I don't think I've seen that much drama in that community. Of course, there's drama everywhere. You have women gathered, but yeah, which is why sometimes I'm just over here in my own little bubble and saying, "Hi, my name is Mia. I know nothing about the drama. Well, the one with Mary, I do, because Mary's a friend. But yeah, most of the time when people are talking about drama, and I go, wait, what? I missed it. I mean, some people mention something, and I would go, but who? What? Why? I didn't see it because I'm not looking for it. I mean, basically, I'm in my own little circle of people, and yeah, I do try to remember to watch more people, because if I want people to come here, I kind of need to go out there as well, right? I started following Lee, Lee that's in here every now and then, who always comes and set up the tables with goodies and snacks and stuff. He started his own channel. So I've seen some of his videos, and he's funny as well. So yeah, that's I am trying to branch out. But it's hard. I mean, even though people say, "Oh, you have all the time in the world because you're home alone each during the week," and I'm like, "Yeah, you know what? I'm putting in my headphones and listening to a book, and then I forget time." I kind of hear somebody out there. She's getting ready to leave, my sister-in-law. She just got. You can see her out there. She got a big box from we when we moved in the townhouse. When we lived in the townhouse, we had a bunch of wee stuff, and it hasn't been used since we moved out here. So it's basically been in the attic. So she's getting that for the place she works. I mean, we don't use it, so it's better to. It's better that it's going somewhere. But it's kind of interesting that David took it down, and I was like, oh my god, I forgot that there was so much in it, games and thingies, and I don't know what. And I keep bumping my computer over here. I need to sit still. I'm not very good at that. But yeah, so that's out of the house. We were just talking about, at one point well, I'm not going to the attic, but David needs to go up there and take down stuff, and I can, grab it and help it down. But then we need to look up stuff and say, okay, do we need this? Nope. Adios, amigos. Um, I even have all my old books from when I was studying to become a social worker, and those books are 14 years old. Some of them is even more. I started in 2006, so some of them is 12 years old by now, and they're way too old. I mean, nobody can use them by now. They're just too old. But yeah, say something. I'm just talking to myself here, which I don't know. I am basically talking to myself, right? I can hear people in the background. So I need to go out there in a second and say goodbye. She lives about, what, 1.5 hours? You're just listening. You hope our attic gets cleaned out. Whew, that's a big issue. Plus, we have stuff up there that needs to stay there, like Christmas decorations and Halloween decorations. And I have a lot of toys from when I was a child that Rosa can get. Some of it we need to bring down now because she's old enough to play with it. But all the stuff that you just put up there because it's easy. books and CDs and videos, and we have old cat stuff up there that we haven't been using for I don't know how long. Yeah, we even have some of my mother-in-law's Christmas decorations that David and his siblings needs to go through. I need a speaking class today. Sarah, yes, very convenient to just toss stuff up there and forget about it. We have stuff that were moved from our old attic directly to this attic, which is, some of the stuff that we're like, okay, we need to take it down. We need to look at it because if it was just directly moved, do we need it? I'm not sure, but I remember we had a box that we put on the attic in the old house, and it hadn't been looked at. When did it move? We moved in 8, and we moved out in 21. So I mean, it hadn't been looked at, which is a long time. But yeah, we need to get better. We need to get better. I can see people out there. That's my sister-in-law. Say hi. She's going home. Be right back. Other way around.
Ja,
Hvor er det, den skal?
tak for det. Jeg skulle lige til at sige det. Just what I skulle tell to say.
That's what I was about to say. Du kan ikke komme med skat. Du skal blive her.
Lækker sådan nu her.
Det er det der med at finde en dato og sådan noget, men det må vi lige...
Ja, det finder vi ud af. Nu har vi en til fest.
Ja, præcis. Kør pænt og skriv, når du er hjemme.
Udflyv og fortsat god hygge.
Tak. Hej. Hang on. There you go. Okay. That's my sister-in-law. She's 10 years older than David and I. So yeah, but you can't, she's basically as young as us. So yeah, she just asked the other day, can I stop by? Like, sure. We don't have any plans other than my life. So yeah, she showed up at around 1 p.m. And then we found a date for our birthday. We're gonna have a 145-year-old birthday, 145-year birthday in June. So we found the date today, which is kind of funny. I mean, I'll be 45, David will be 45, and she'll be 55. That's gonna be fun. And then we were kind of like, okay, who are we gonna invite? And it's like, just with the closest family, and oh my God, it's raining outside. Okay. And a close family friend. I'm like, and we're 21. Like, that's just, what we consider close family. Some of them are their cousins and their kids, and then my brother and Rosa. Yeah, I mean, we might do a bigger party when she is turning 60 and David and I are 40, 50. But you know what? We're not doing big parties. I mean, I would much rather have a smaller, and then it'd be people that everybody is comfortable with. You know what I mean? I'm not very good at too many people and people that I don't know, and yeah. I mean, 21 is enough for me. Plus we could have it in our house. I mean, our table fits 24. And then hopefully the weather will be nice so we can just open up to the garden and people can go out there and sit and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the plan. So hopefully the weather will be nice in June. I know the week after, the Saturday after, my brother and Rosa is having their birthday. The day after Rosa turns 4, the big girl that she is. So yeah, that will be 2 weekends of party. I mean, sometimes they have had more guests than we do. Oh, I can see you again. Hello. I haven't even noticed that it had begun raining. It was beautiful earlier. I walked up to the little convenience store that we have here because we needed some carrots and some kale. It was beautiful. It was a little, um, what's the word? Foggy. That's the word. Um, but was it last night? Last night it was really, really foggy outside. So if you opened the door, I was like, where did the next door house go? Because it was so foggy. But this morning, this noon, it was okay. Just, it Dawn, sure you can. You can ask me a personal question. Sure. My body is weird. It's kind of like sometimes because my neck is, um, what do you call it? It isn't straight, so my clothes tends to. Dawn, yes, I learned English as my second language and then German as my third language. Danish is my first language. How is that a personal question? But yeah, I started. When did I started listening to English when I was not very old. And then we had English as a subject when we got to fourth grade, but I spoke it before then. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Don. Thank you. Yeah, I've been practicing. Um, Plus, I've had, for the most of my teenage years, up until I was about 20, I had pen pals all over the world. I mean, the Philippines, Australia, Canada, United States, Spain, Germany, Denmark, Norway, and Sweden. And most of those I wrote um, in English. So I got the vocabulary. And in in school, I learned, how to pronounce things. Talking, you guys. It's hard today. And then in seventh grade, we got German. But again, that one I understood beforehand. I speak better than most Americans. Well, a lot of Americans. Yeah, well, thank you. It's funny. For the longest time, I was trying to get an American accent just because I found that one way cooler. But I know I do have my own Danish accent. Then for a while, I tried to have a British accent, but I didn't like that. I didn't like the sound of it in my ears. I know that it's more British than American, but yeah, it's kind of funny. We learned the British accent in school. That high. Oh my God, can I remember it? Uh, I would like one, whatever. It's like that. I would like one. Yeah. I mean, if I could choose when I was younger, I would have loved to be able to speak Bostonian just because new kids. It's so crazy, but that love for Boston and for new kids. It's like I want to speak Bostonian. I'm like, sure, I can say a few words and stuff like that, but I'd never be able to speak it like a native. I did that with German. That one but I was there every day for 16 months. So I didn't hear anything. Well, I did. I had Danish friends and I was home a few weeks. But if you're living in it, you hear it all the time and then you pick it up. So at the end, I had to convince people that I was actually Danish, not German. But yeah, I had to show people my passport. But like, look, I'm Danish. I'm not German. Yeah, but that's many, 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 many years ago. When was that? I came home in '99. So this summer it'll be 25 years. Oh dear lordy lord, I'm getting old. Well, no, but we were talking about age yesterday because we had a Danish politician died yesterday, and it was kind of a shock. Most of Denmark was in shock because he was 52, and you know, the first thing that I said was, "He's not old enough to die." That was my immediate reaction. Uh, Sarah, that's cool. You can speak several languages. I was never very good about picking up languages. Sarah, we don't have a choice because Denmark is so small. So if we want to communicate with other countries, we have to learn. I mean, at least people know how to speak English. Then you get the choice between German and French. I don't think we got the choice at my school. Did we? Maybe we got it in ninth grade. You can choose to learn French. I don't know. But anyway, so we need to be able to communicate with the outside world. So we at least people learn English. Yeah, Don, it is very very young. He got a brain bleed. He was with his group. We have several parties in Denmark, and he was at a group convention. And basically, what happened was that he was in the middle of giving a speech, and he had just gotten a big standing ovation or something like that, and then he fell. So basically, the last thing in the world he heard was people clapping, and cheering him on, which was, I mean, if it has to end like that, then can it be any better than hearing people clapping? And then he got that brain bleed on Friday, and then yesterday he died. Uh, Leanne, is Rosa learning English? She's actually pretty good at it already. She's watching YouTube and stuff like that. So she's actually, for her age, she's pretty good. Sometimes when I pick her up, I like, so we're going home to Uncle and Pelle and the other kitties. She'd be like, what? She's so cute. And if I'm asking her something, good, no, yes, why? And she is practicing singing Let It Go. In the beginning, it was just let it go, and then that's it. Now it's you could you can hear it if you know her. Something like here I stand and here I'll stay. That sentence of it. Um, but yeah, she's funny. It is too bad, Sarah. Yeah, amazing and sad. Um, I feel for his parents. He got divorced last year. He was married to a Dominican man, but it turned out that he had lied about stuff and that affected his political career. So they ended up, splitting. No, that wasn't 22. But anywho, there was this big hoobaloo in the newspapers and press, and I don't know what. Um, so they ended up splitting up because the husband had lied, and then the politician had blatantly, without knowing that it was wrong, he had shared this information that he was apparently, allegedly, um, in family with the Dominican president family, stuff like that, which turned out not to be true. And yeah, and even though he didn't know any better, he was the one who got all the heat. Yeah, it is a shame. But I just read before my life that the ex-husband has, changed his profile picture on sorry, on Facebook to a picture of I won't say his name because you won't be able to say or understand it anyway. It's a very, very Danish name. Um, she had a picture of him and then with his uh, year of birth and then 2024. So that's, yeah. But people are, I mean, he died at around 1:30 p.m. yesterday, and it was out in the news at around just around the time, um, I think 5:30 p.m. was at least when we saw it. Um, and I mean, less than a few hours later, people started the nastiness. Another politician, well, former politician, shared, some words of grief and what kind of a person he was and that he was going to miss him. And here comes the horrible, horrible stuff, well, some of it. The very first comment was, well, then that is one less gay person. And I was like, are you kidding me? I mean, what year did you live in? And the man has barely been dead 5 hours, and you do that? Angie, Mr. Sparkles is not very sparkly today. He ripped off his entire big toenail yesterday when we were live. I didn't hear him. Oh no, Angie. Give him a hug from me. Ouch. Yeah, right, Sarah and Don? I mean, who does that? And then other people started, yeah, well, that's because of the COVID vaccinations and blah, 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 blah. I mean, it was the same in 21 or 22 when we were at the World Championship in soccer. One of the Danish soccer players had a heart attack on the field. He is alive today, thank God. He got a pacemaker in the next day, and but that same day, people were like, "Yeah, well, he got that heart attack because he just had the COVID vaccine." That's the story of it. But it turned out that he hadn't had his booster yet, so shame on you, right? Yeah, how did it happen, Angie? Yeah, you're gonna have to bring him everything. Oh, poor man. David has a runner's toe, if you know what that is. So basically, the most of his big toe is, well, it looks blue and red, but it's blood underneath the toe or the nail, and now it's starting to grow out. So it looks like the nail is lifting because it's have been lifting because of the blood underneath. So now that little thin nail is growing out. It's like, so it kind of looks like, there is a hole in the nail because there's that level difference. But yeah, ouch. How do you rip up a toenail? Was he stuck somewhere? He tripped in the laundry room. Ooh, ouch. Ow, ow, ow. Poor Mr. Sparkles. Yeah, ouch. Have you ever tried, with a nail that it kind of flips on itself? That hurts enough, so I can't even imagine doing that. Ow. Yeah. He must have really fought the wrong way for it to rip off the nail. Cement doesn't move. Neither does walls, by the way, or doors. They don't move either. But yeah, ouch. I have never had that happen. The three of you are accident prone. Me too. I mean, the doors are moving, the walls are moving, the door handles are moving because it's not. I'm not clumsy. It's yeah. Yeah, tell him we said sorry for his pain. There's a picture. I downloaded it. Pictures. No, come on. What's going on? And then there. Oh, there we go. Where did it go? Or maybe it's up here. Where did it go? Ba-dum. No. Where did it go? Where did it go? Ba-dum. You can't find it. Oh, anyway. Something like I'm not clumsy. It's just that the walls, blah blah blah. Angie, did you want to share my giant tray? Message, dragons are up too. Hang on. Rip. Let's see. Let's go, and then we're gonna share. And no. Let's go to. There you go. Those are the dragon trays. And they're beautiful. They are, if I remember correctly, they are glow in the dark, all of them. At least they sent me a picture. I will show that one in a minute. And then we have the next one. Nope, those were mine. Those. That's the giant tray. Isn't it beautiful? That's the giant tray. It is the size of two regular trays and then about half as high. So that's pretty. It's quite easy, Angie, from the YouTube live. There is a button down in the button that looks like a TV, and you push that, and then you find the page, and then you just share the screen. Were there more pictures? Nope. So let's go to the next one over Elisa. We're here and there. And where did it go? There you go. Then we'll stop it. And we're going to share it again. This one. And there. Oh, they're so pretty, Elisa. Those are the cover minders that Elisa is working on. They're cute. Yeah, do you know how heavy that big one is, Angie? They're really adorable, Elisa. Which one do you like the best? First batch made this morning, right, Leanne? They're darling. I kind of like the red one. But then again, I'm kind of, I'm getting drawn to pink and red, and they are very cute. I also like the one with the starfish in it. The one at the bottom, the mermaid with the red hair. That one is cute too. I know there's a starfish in almost all of them, but the mermaid with the red hair. You like the green mermaid, Sarah? Yeah, she's cute too. But they're all cute in each their own. I mean, the one in the middle on top, the blue one's cute too. She kind of reminds me a little, the black hair and stuff is a little Minnie Mouse. Yeah, the top middle, right, Dawn? We're gonna stub it again. And the big tray is around 28 centimeters. But what's the weight of it? I think that's what Elisa asked, how heavy it is. Green is your favorite color, Sarah? I have the girly colors like purple and pink and red. Those are kind of my favorite colors, which is why the pink treehouse is one of the. I might do that one, but I am going to put up a poll on my community page. I decided because somebody asked me the time difference between, was it Virginia and my time, so I decided to put them in my community tab each week so that people can see the Pacific and Eastern time, what time I go live. Maybe that'll help people. I don't know. Because I know it can be a little hard to see the thumbnail because they're so small. Even, I mean, they're not small if you go to subscriptions. I don't know. I'm going to put it in there. Yeah. Which cat is meowing out there? Oh, poor Spark. It's been a while since my sister-in-law was here. Um, so he had just gotten used to he had just gotten used to her last year because she was here, regularly. But today he was like, nope, I don't know you. So he runs behind the couch in the TV room and was hiding there. It was like, oh, poor baby, you are a little scaredy. Yeah, I think that was Flux. It sounded like him. You weighed it, Angie, and it's about 400 grams. It looks heavier. I mean, 400 grams is still something. How much are these? 200? I don't know. I mean, they're not heavy. And there is a lot of little air bubbles. I don't mind. But it's kind of when I look at it in the right light, I see all the little air bubbles in it. It gives character. Look at it's see-through. You can't see that. Yeah, you can see it there. That it's see-through. You can see my fingers. Yeah, right. 175 to 225. Right? That was my Christmas gift from Auntie, together with my little trash minder. And like I said yesterday, I mean, I have drills in it, but I could I can put the little, because it's magnetic, I can put the trash minder on and basically turn it upside down, and the trash minder will stick. It won't fall at all. I tried it yesterday. Um, but yeah, it's one of the first ones. I know you showed us that in a live just after you started it, right? And I was like, "Ooh, that one is pretty." I remember saying that. But yeah, I love all the pink glitter in it, and I do use it all the time, and I show it off in all my ribbon chats. So you're getting some not commercial. What do you call it? Word is gone. That's okay. But yeah, it is pretty. And then I got this little cover minder as well. Exposure correctly done. So that little cover minder, it's cute. And hang on. I got. I want to make these into cover minders as well. See, Auntie, I have it all. I got this little star. There you go. It's beautiful. It's more pink. It's a little darker pink. And then there is this beautiful little with, it's blue with glitter in it, a little heart, and a little red rose with glitter in it as well. So I'm gonna make these into cover minders as well. I just haven't done it yet. But yeah, they're pretty. I'm still trying to figure out what to do with the cover minders. Right now I have them on a stand over here that's magnetic. But I don't know. I need to figure out. I've considered, I don't know. I need to figure out something. Maybe I can paint something magnetic. You can get that magnetic paint. Maybe I could do, I don't know. I am using it. Of course I am. I'm using the gifts that I'm getting, and it makes sense. Once, when I get when I'm getting to do my first diamond painting with the perforated plastic on it, I'm going to peel it back and then use the cover minders. Well, I'm going to try, because as far as I've heard, they're about 10 by 10 centimeters. So it's a little smaller than the squares that I'm doing at the moment. They are 15 by 10. But I mean, that just means I'm going to finish the square sooner rather than later, right? Even though my rows will be smaller, but it's okay. So I'm going to use all of them. I did consider, though, for this one, to use, instead of using, because there's two of these little bigger magnets that I'm going to maybe just, because I have these little very, very thin ones, so that I could just use one of the thin ones on the back of the canvas. That's kind of funny. It wants to sit at the very edge. I bought those so that I made my own cover minders. Do you ever remember how much people were looking for these little toe prints, cat prints for from cover minders. I found them on AliExpress. So I was like, I can make my own cover minders. So I did. But I do love. I have a few of these cover minders that means the world to me. I mean, like this one because it's a gift. And then, well, this one was a gift as well. This one, not all disabilities are visible. That's from Merrymaking and Crafts, Merrymaking and More. Her web shop, which for me it's not all disabilities are visible because you can't see my, well, you can because of my neck by now, but other than that, if you don't know me, you wouldn't know that I have a rare disease. Uh, Hang on. Hang on, my brother just wrote. Hang on, I just had to. Sorry. You want a cat paw? Donna will find it and send it to you. But uh, I do have some. I have three. Hang on. One, two, three, four colors left. So I have a, a blue one. Hang on. A brown one. A white one. And a yellow. I mean, I do have some of them, but maybe I'll do a giveaway at some time. I need to. God, that giveaway. I need to put it in the Facebook group. See, scatterbrained. What magnets I use? These are. Oh, they're 10. No, they're more. They are. Where's my phone? Hang on, I'm gonna try to find it. I get it off of AliExpress. AliExpress is my go-to. Ba-ba-dee-bum, AliExpress. Before I bought everything off of eBay. What are we doing? Yeah, these are neodymium 52, I think. Hang on, I used to be able to see all of them. Yeah, there they were. Bum bum. Where? Oh, where? Nope, those were the big ones. They are 10 by 1, 10 millimeters by 1 millimeters, and they are these neodymium magnets. Yeah, 10 millimeters by 1 millimeter, and they're really, really good. I bought a package with 100 in it, and when I received them, one was broken, which by AliExpress was more than okay by me. So yeah. Do they say They are N35s, so pretty strong. Um, yeah. What did I pay for them? I paid around. What did I pay? I paid around $5 for 100. I can send you the link afterwards, Leanne, but I have to do it from my phone, I think. And I can send you the link for the cat paws as well. I also got these off of AliExpress, the little popsicle thingies. Angie's back. But yeah, those are kind of fun. And I mean, you just need to watch out, right? They're so adorable. I really, really like them. But then again, I think Anthony talked about it. I should own my own minder shop, Lisa. I don't know if I want to. I would rather make them and then gift them. But Anthony talked about this in one of his videos a while back, about copyright. And he was totally right. I mean, I've been thinking about it before, but take these. Basically, they're stolen because I'm very sure that this company didn't ask for permission to use a Minion or Pikachu. The same goes for Winnie the Pooh and Daisy. Isn't that her name in English? Daisy Duck. Who else do we get? I have Donald Duck as well. I mean, those, if you wanted to sell something, you couldn't sell those. At least I wouldn't, because in my mind, they are not legally licensed. But that's just me. I mean, one thing is the little cutesy, these that were so popular, the little animal popsicles. Those would be okay. I mean, a kitty popsicle, a a panda, a bunny. This one is one of my favorite. The piggy and the penguin, and there's a unicorn, and then the bear. Then we have this one. I'm gonna call. I've called this one a bad Minnie Mouse, or just a bear. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of, yeah. Hmm, hang on. But what do you think? I mean, I haven't found the chicken yet, and the chicken is so adorable, Leanne. But would you? Let's say that you would sell cover minders like these. Would you consider stuff like that? I mean, for instance, there is a lot of cover minders out there from Harry Potter, Supernatural, Akotar, all that kind of stuff. And I bet you none of these shops have asked for permission. Oh, I would love that, Leanne. I could send you some of these. Um, yeah. It itches. But yeah, I mean, I was really thinking about it after Anthony talked about it. It's like, that is really, really true. Mm, I could, yeah, but I don't know if I want to open up a shop. I mean, kind of like you said, Etsy is bits to work with. Then it would be kind of private and like, for instance, in my little group, like, hey, I have these, um, and shipping is a biatch. I mean, what is shipping nowadays? Just for a small one. Let's see. If I wanted to send, hang on, no, there, by postage, US, um, let's see, that would be around, I wonder, can I get, I mean, the starting price for 100 grams would be about $6. Yeah, $6 if I can squeeze it so it is a 100-gram mailer. Yeah, sell them and then using PayPal, absolutely, and then through a regular mail. But again, I need to find those little padded ones that isn't too heavy. Because then if I wanted to, then we have packages, for instance, to the US, we have 250 grams. Those are, what did I say, $6, $12? And then if I wanted to send 2 kilos, which is ridiculously, those are $18, about $20. I'm like, are you? No, yeah. Are you kidding me? I mean, around $20 to send 2 kilos. Yeah, $7. Sorry, $7 for 100 gram, 14 for 250, and around $21 for 2 kilos. I mean, it's crazy, right? How for Canada? Is that the same? I think it is. Yep. Even I think it's the same for Britain. Oh, hang on. Yeah. It's the same prices whether I want to send to Britain, Canada, or the United States. I'm like, huh, I wonder what if it's for a. Let's try Germany. The same. Yeah. But the crazy part is if I wanted to send a letter in Denmark right now, just a regular letter, like a postcard or stuff like that, I have to pay between $3 and $4 for one letter, a postcard. Isn't that crazy? I mean, yeah. I mean, when I was younger, I paid less than $1 to ship a letter to Canada, the US, Philippines. I was that was less than $1. I think 80 cents to send a letter out in the world. I gave. What did I pay in Denmark? I think I paid, I don't know, 30, 40 cents. And then a little more to send to Europe. I was like, I know this is like a gazillion years ago, right? But I mean, $3 or $4 to send a postcard. It's like, and then you wonder why people don't send mail anymore. I mean, and their excuse is, well, people don't send mail anymore. Like, yeah, because you keep making it more and more expensive. And then you have to keep raising the prices because less and less people are sending mail because they don't want to give that much money. I mean, who want to pay that much money to send. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. That's so mostly I'm if I wanted to send a package for a friend, if I use the Danish postal service, it would be crazy expensive. So I usually use GLS because they're inexpensive compared to the Danish one, which is earlier that would be crazy that you would use a private carrier instead of the national one because the national one would be way way cheaper, but today it's the private carriers that's the cheapest. Yeah, except for when shipping out of country. I looked at the prices to ship with GLS or DHL. My God, where's today? But those were crazy expensive to ship, overseas. So I would stick with the national one there. But it's still cheaper. What was it? When I shipped that package to Enabler's Outpost, I don't know if you saw it. I sent Edward that Harry Potter scarf, and then I stuffed in some other things. That one I paid around $20 for, and that 2 kilos I could send, right? And I remember Stephanie from Lazy River was in that chat, and she was like, "Wait, you paid $20 for that, and that's basically more than a diamond painting." It's like, yes. So we just need to ship all the diamond paintings to you, and then you can ship them from there. I'm like, I don't know if there's a length issue or something, and I would need something to do that. Yeah, but it is crazy, right? I mean, shipping from the U.S. is crazy. I found out that cat-proof trays, they have opened up shipping to Denmark, which is, do I still have it open? Yes. Hang on. And I know this is Danish prices, so you won't get it, but look at it. I wanted to buy because I like these. So those are the kitten small tray and the medium. And for that, I would have to pay about 180 Danish kroners. 155 Danish kroners because I got some discount. Then shipping, that is almost twice the price, and then taxes, which I don't mind. But I mean, 155 kroners for these 3 trays, and then twice the amount in shipping. I mean, like, can you please tell me the logic to explain yourself? I mean, yeah. Yeah, I like them too. And basically, what I wanted is, I mean, because I like these little kitten ones, because it's the size of these, and I do like that size. I mean, I've kind of fallen in love with the Bella de Nicole trays because there's this little, and even though I have a lot of color blocking or just a lot of frills in the same color, I just pour in more because this is a perfect size for me, and it's rounded. So if I when I shake it, it's it fits better in my hand. I don't know, but I do like the cat proof one. I got one from Berta in the is it the Lean Boy, and I really really like that. Angie, oh, those were the same ones. It just looked like, yeah. Leanne, one day I'm coming for a visit. I can bring you whatever you want. You're welcome. You're more than welcome. I would love that. I looked into, was that a few weeks ago? We were talking about finding one of those companies that, you sent all your stuff and then they would combine it and ship it to Denmark so that you didn't have to pay the horrendous shipping several times. I looked into it, and I didn't. I mean, if some of it was actually quite expensive, but some of it was like, okay, we don't make sure that you pay taxes. So again, you have to, you know, pay that ridiculous fee when the packages come to Denmark. But then again, it was like, but then you would just have to pay it once, maybe. I don't know. You're here, Angie. Oh, I just saw that you had sent a message, but it was the pictures because I was looking at the other phone. Hang on. My brother just needed me a second. So I was like, then there was another one. They would make sure that you paid the taxes. They would, in their price, they would make sure that you paid the taxes, but then the shipping would be horrendous on top of it. And I'm like, I'm getting a headache. I'm like, can I just find somebody, ship it, everything to them, and they stuff it in a box, send it as a yeah. Leanne, you gotta go. Your pups are telling me it's time for them to eat. Well, you know what? I actually think it's time for to end it here because we've been here almost 2.5 hours again. And to be honest, I might need to go to the office soon. So, I mean, your papas need food, and I need to visit the office, and people need to eat dinner, and Elisa needs to take a nap and whatnot. So, yeah. Thank you for being here. I had a blast as always, and you got to see my sister in law. And yeah, it was good seeing you. And see you next week. Have a great week, and hopefully, I see you in my weapon chat. And until then, bye, friends. Take care. Love you all. Bye. I will send the links out. Bye.